So welcome back. So let's write a program for this now. So I'm going to create one class, longest uniform substring. Okay, longest uniform substring. Spelling mistake there. Okay, yeah. So for this I'm going to create one static method first. Int, this is going to return the size. So int character replacement we have to do. Okay, and for this I'm going to pass two inputs. One is the string itself and one is the max replacement number. Okay, so int k. Okay, so first you have to declare some variables. So one variable I required to capture the frequency and left pointer and the max length variable. Okay, so let me define that. This equal to new int, and the size of this frequency map will be 26 because we can have only max 26 character as a key. Here I am considering only capital letters. Okay, remember that. Int left, that is equal to 0, and int max length, that is initially it is 0. Okay, so all the variable declaration is done. Now I'm going to start my loop. So if you remember, for any given string, my left and right pointers are at the same at the 0 index only. Okay, and I have to, in the loop, I have to keep incrementing the right loop until we are having the valid string. Okay, so for int right equal to 0, and right should be less than your length, s dot length, correct, and right plus plus I have to do. So I started my loop. Now I have to add the character in the frequency map. Frequency dot, not dot, I have to pass the s dot char at, that is equal char at right and first and 0 index, right? Once I get this character, I have to save the ASCII value, right? So to calculate, I'm going to pass this plus plus, right? So now I'm storing this frequency of each character. Okay, now I have added the current character. So now I have to recalculate the maximum frequency every time. Okay, because we don't know like the current character is coming as already present in the frequency or not. Okay, so I have to do this calculation. So int max frequency, that is equal to let me write one method, get max frequency. It is going to take your frequency. Okay, so let me declare this method first. So in this I'm getting the array of frequency, so I have to define one max, that is equal to 0, and I have to I have to use again one loop for int count equal to frequency, and for each map I'm going to read this, for each count actually. So so count is coming, so I'm going to add max, that is equal to math dot max, right? And I have to pass the current max and count. So whosoever is the max one, it will come to my variable, and I'm going to return after this loop, return max. Okay, so I get the max frequency. Once I get the max frequency, then I am going to check the length. I have to update the length. Okay, so this for loop is done. No, not first I have to get this, then I have to check whether it is we have to expand or we have to shrink. That decision we have to take. So I have to start one more loop, that is while loop, right? While I have to check the size. If size of the window is less than size of the window minus max frequency should be always, less than the k. Okay, less than or equal to the k. So my condition will be right. Right minus left plus 1, right? So minus, I have to minus the max frequency. If this is greater than k, it means it is invalid, right? So in case of invalid, what I'm going to do, I'm going to we are going to slide our window. So we are going to separate out the left character, right? So and reduce the frequency as well. So frequency map, what we're going to do, frequency s dot char at left. What is the left is there, that minus a, right? So whatever is there, I'm going to do this minus minus. Okay, after that I have to increment the left now, left plus plus. So this is the case when it is invalid. In case of valid, I have to keep expanding, right? Again, I have to recalculate the max for every time. Okay, so again max frequency, because I'm changing the frequency here, so frequency might get updated, right? Then again get max frequency, I'm going to pass the frequency itself. Okay, so in this while loop we are doing this. After that I have to define the max variable. So while scanning, what is the max length of that particular window at that moment? Okay, so max length, that is equal to math dot max, and I'm passing in this max length, current max length, comma current window length. So it will be like rise minus left plus 1, right? So whatever max will be there, so it will be a part of max length. And once this is done, after this for loop, I'm going to return this simply. So so this is the whole program. So let me write one main method for this. In main method, I'm going to simple do character replacement, and I'm passing the character that one we have already seen, A, B, 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 A, right? And length I'm passing 1. Okay, so let me make it a print out on the screen, system dot out dot println. Okay, so let me run this. So in this program, just let me brief about this. For each character I am checking if it is a valid window. I keep on expanding, and every time for each element I am recalculating this max length. Okay, so at any point of time, the max length is a window size which is a candidate of producing the biggest substring. Okay, so let me run this now. So 4 is coming same, right? So this is one program. So once you do the practicing of these programs, you'll understand like how we are doing that. And if I calculate the time complexity, so that will be in this case order of n, and I'm doing this calculation like this one, get max frequency. I'm calling for each character, so there could be maximum 26 characters, so this will be something like that. So since it is a constant, so it is almost again order of n only. Okay, but we can improve this. I mean, we can use only when it is needed, not every time. Okay, so I am giving this challenge to you. So when you do this program, try to reduce this, okay, this complexity. Try to find out some method or some technique so that this can be reduced. This cannot be called for each and every character. Okay, so hope this makes sense. Okay, so let's see you in the next one.